Before anything breaks, the room is already doing the breaking. Several people stand or sit around chairs. A close face meets an overhead view. Every look is crossed by another look. The title gives us a breakup, but the image refuses a table for two. A breakup is usually edited as a clean line. Two people, one wound, one exit. This recording begins messier. The frame is crowded before any pair can stabilize. Someone watches, someone watching. A gesture aimed in one direction lands in several bodies. Even stillness changes the distance between others. We do not know a private history, and the image does not grant us one. It grants a structure: bodies, chairs, objects, glances, a camera, and time. That structure allows another question. What if a breakup is not a story between two people, but a force that reorganizes everyone in the room? Then the room is not background. It is the first thing placed under pressure. Before a person leaves, attention moves. Before an ending is named, positions change. The room breaks first. The project's manifesto gives us three verbs: performing, peering, processing. Not a biography, a working vocabulary. A body offers an action. A body or camera catches it. The room turns what was caught into the next action. The result is a feedback loop. That loop creates a third position. The third is not another lover, rival, or even another person. It can be a witness, a chair, a phone, a soft object passed from hand to hand. It can be the camera holding a future viewer nearby. Put two people face to face, and everything around them adjusts. A watcher changes the risk of a gesture. A laugh changes its timing. A lens changes how long it can survive. The pair matters, but it no longer owns the event. This is the harder geometry of more than two. Relation becomes a field. The most decisive position may belong to whoever is not speaking, or to whatever cannot speak. The third position does not solve a separation. It prevents separation from staying private. Every distance becomes public in the room. Look at the traffic of things. Chairs turn toward one cluster and away from another. A phone creates a smaller frame inside the frame. Beads rest against a body. A plush pig moves between laps, hands, arms, and the floor. These objects cannot testify. They reveal no secret. That matters. When language becomes unstable, an object can still carry weight, direction, and delay. The plush figure is held, offered, recovered, displaced. Its meaning need not settle, follow the route. Each transfer redraws who can receive, who must reach, who waits, and what remains between them. A chair does this without moving. It supports one body, blocks another path, or leaves an empty coordinate. The phone adds a second threshold: what is happening here, and what may be kept elsewhere. This is an editorial analogy, not a diagnosis of the performers. A breakup may become visible as logistics before it becomes legible as story. Who holds what? Who carries the remainder? What touches the floor when no one names the center? Objects carry the unfinished sentence. Then, touch begins conjugating the room. Hands meet, a palm rests, fingers withdraw, bodies lean close, crouch, and rise. Those are visible actions. The image does not tell us intention, comfort, permission, or feeling. Do not make it confess what it cannot know. Study the form. A hand can behave like a comma, holding two movements together. A brief grip can become a colon, promising another action. Release can feel like a period. Distance leaves a sentence suspended. This is comparison, not translation. Touch is not proof of love. Withdrawal is not proof of harm. The ethical edit keeps contact exact and conclusion open. Notice how one small contact changes the arrangement. Someone leans in, another gains room, attention tilts. Even the air between two hands becomes active, because surrounding bodies are reading it. Cut from hand to room, not from hand to verdict. Let the wide frame answer each close-up. Let touch alter the grammar without dictating the story. The room receives every gesture, punctuates it, and sends it back changed.
等会儿。
Then the room opens in laughter. Faces loosen. Bodies fold and recover. The rhythm expands, releases, then tightens. Comedy arrives not outside the pressure, but through it. A laugh is not proof that everyone is comfortable. A playful beat does not erase visible tension. Comedy can be a valve, a mask, a weapon, a gift, or a new tempo. What it shows is circulation. Laughter moves attention across the group. It gives one body a second to reposition and another a reason to enter. It turns the audience into participants in its rhythm. Do not cut away at the punch. Hold the breath after it. Keep the hand that has not moved. Keep the chair that suddenly looks too far away. Pressure is clearest during the reset, when amusement has passed but the room has not returned to where it was. Comedy does not cancel the breakup. It prevents the breakup from becoming a single emotional color. The scene can be funny and still reorganize everyone. Laughter may be how that reorganization becomes bearable enough to continue. Eventually, the center drops. A body moves down to the floor. Others stand, bend, kneel, and gather around it. Do not call it collapse, injury, surrender, or defeat. The image has not verified those stories. Stay with gravity. The chairs lose their privilege. The floor becomes the shared plane. A person lying down may occupy more of the frame than everyone standing. Height no longer guarantees command. The people above become satellites around a center they did not appoint. The manifesto calls the center of the circle fleeting. Here it becomes a visual method. The center is not a hero. It passes through posture, attention, and weight. Whoever receives the room's gravity holds it only until the next movement. This is why the camera must widen. A close-up can turn a body on the floor into spectacle. The wide frame keeps relation visible. Hands, abandoned chairs, watchers adjusting, space renegotiated. The floor is not the end of action. It is an editing hinge. Once the center falls, everyone must find a position relative to it. For a second, the room has changed levels. The relation changes with it. Now ask who owns the ending. Not the pair, not the person nearest the center, not the commentator, not even the camera, though it outlasts every recorded gesture. Near the close, bodies stand, bend, hold, watch, and meet the floor. The plush figure returns to the traffic. Phone, chairs, and open space retain earlier arrangements. Then the record moves toward darkness and credits. Strangers can enter the room later. That later entrance is happening now. We are the next third position. We receive a separation we did not witness through an edit made after the room changed. Our attention can narrow it into gossip, desire, blame, departure, or we can preserve the field, keep the uncertainty, keep the comic detour, keep the object unresolved, keep the touch without stealing intention, keep the body on the floor without inventing a fall from grace. The source is titled Breakup. The recording makes another reading possible. An ending is not a line between two people, but a redistribution of proximity, memory, labor, and view. No one owns that redistribution. Everyone occupies a position inside it, including us. A breakup is never between two people. It is the room learning a new shape.